good Tuesday evening. It's kind of a cloudy, gloomy day out there today. It's time for another weather webcast video, so let's get right into it, and we'll start you off with the radar picture. And you can see it doesn't really show a lot of precipitation on there, but we know that there is some sprinkles and some scattered light showers that are developing out here and moving through at this upper low as it pushes on off towards the east. But for the most part, we're not going to be looking at a lot of heavy measurable rainfall out there. So take a look at your weather headlines here. You'll be able to see drizzle and some isolated showers continuing out there throughout the overnight and evening hours. Then morning drizzle continuing, and also cloudy skies for the rest of the afternoon here for your Wednesday. And then as we go for the rest of the week, we're looking at more sunshine. And then as we head towards the end of the week into the weekend, we'll see a few more clouds move in, and by the end of the weekend, looking at, yes, more rainfall moving towards the area. We're beginning to move back into a more active pattern after several weeks of quiet weather. And you're going to start noticing some big changes headed this way, especially as we head towards the end of next week. But that's a few days away. But before we get there, we're talking about this one storm system that's bringing us quite a bit of clouds. This is the warm side of the storm system, but on the back side here, there's a cold pocket of air up above the aloft is what we call that. And as this moves on top of us tomorrow, it's going to bring some of that colder air down to the surface. So we're going to be looking at highs into the low to mid 50s for your Wednesday. But again, we're not looking at a lot of heavy rain, just some drizzle, some sprinkles, and some light showers that do continue to pop up. So for tonight, a cool and cloudy night on tap as this cold front moves off towards the north and east. Brings in quite a bit of clouds, of course, and then again a little drizzle and a few sprinkles, but no real heavy rain out there. We're looking at lows dropping down into the lower 40s. Here's a little better look at that. On the weather maps, you'll be able to see that front sits on top of us, but by Wednesday afternoon, the front starts to lift on out towards the east, taking most of the moisture with it. Again, can't rule out a sprinkle or a light shower, but again, most of the moisture will be out of here. And by Thursday, high pressure builds in, so we're starting to receive some more sunshine moving back into the area. All right, here's your temperature trend map. No real cooler air headed this way. Cool down for the weekend, of course. But by the end of next week here, or the beginning of next week, as we notice on Monday, our next storm system is going to be developing. You can see this red line. This is, of course, the freezing line. And behind that, it's going to be a pretty good shot of some major cold air building up in the Canada right now. That's going to be dropping down into the country. So we're going to see one front move through and bring us a cool shot probably around next Tuesday, but a bigger, more stronger front moves in or just in time for Thanksgiving, and that was going to have quite a bit of cold air with it as it looks right now. Of course, that's still 8 to 10 days away, so a lot of time to fine-tune that forecast, and we'll have an official Thanksgiving forecast beginning on Thursday, but right now just something to keep a heads up on. Next week definitely looks a lot more active and even possibly a lot more interesting as well. So we'll continue to follow that as we go throughout the next several days and heading into next week. So drizzle continues, patchy fog, 42 degrees tonight, 54 degrees for your Wednesday morning drizzle. Then clouds should stick around for most of the afternoon. May see a few peaks of sunshine, but for the most part, it's going to be cloudy with a light southerly wind. And over the next 7 days, we're looking at basically more sunshine returning, but not until Thursday and Friday. Highs struggling to make it back into the lower 60s. But notice by the weekend, clouds increase on Saturday and maybe some more rain Saturday night into your Sunday. We'll fine-tune that weekend forecast too as well. Storm system developing in the Gulf may bring us some rain. And then heading into next week, the beginning of some big changes beginning up for us on Tuesday and going through the rest of the holiday weekend. Of course, we'll fine-tune that forecast as we get closer to next week. That's what we get your weather webcast for your Tuesday. Stay with us. We hope to have the next one on for you coming up on Wednesday evening. Have a good evening.